What's up guys, MGH here, finally back with another career mode video. I am sorry for the delay, but we are back today and we are continuing the journey with Belgium in the World Cup. We have two juicy games for you in the group stages here. We have a game against Cameroon coming up now, and then we have a game against Turkey at the end. So two games that we absolutely have to win because we only got a draw against Korea Republic at the start of last episode. I know the last one was a little bit short. The only gameplay I could get was the Korea game, so we're going to get both of the other matches into this match. I'll tell you what, Cameroon have a very nice side, so I was going into this match thinking, you know what, this is probably going to be, the hardest game. Turkey have a good squad as well, Arguably, Korea had the weakest one of the group, but I still couldn't get the win. So I am continuing on legendary difficulty, so I will be asking you a question at the end of this episode, should I keep legendary on? But you can base your judgment based on the video you're about to watch, the gameplay that's about to be seen. But anyway, against Cameroon here, I started off very nice. I've got to say, De Bruyne was playing in the first team here. He had such a big impact in the second game. Straight away there, he knocks it across to Nangolan and he smashes it in the bottom left corner. And that is a fantastic start to the game. What a way to start a game. A nice early goal against a very nice, strong team at the back there. And it's a lovely bit of play. And just to remind you, we are on Legendary, so it's going to be much harder to score goals like that in these matches. But now I've got a massive long clip coming up here. It was a very end-to-end game. We were both doing lots of attacks, lots of defending as well. And Benteke, what a player. He is absolutely stunning on this game. He really is. In the process of hitting the bar there, Nangolan gets injured. Hopefully that's not going to be too bad. And unfortunately, we're unable to score that. So off the bar, in the first 20 minutes, we could have been 2-0 up. But we've got Esu Akoto there from... Oh, actually, he's moved on from Tottenham, isn't he? Is it QPR, I think? They have got a very good squad, You have got Eto'o up front, who's going to score here, of course, with a very nice finesse shot. They've got Alex Song, they've got Mbaya. They have a very decent squad, and holding them off was always going to be a difficult task. And Eto'o has proved it there. What a player he is at the moment, still in FIFA. I don't think he's still got it in real life as well as... Well, obviously he's not going to be as good as he used to be in the lights of his Barcelona days, but he can still score goals, and he will do in FIFA as well. At the age of 32, he still has very good stats in the game. I think he's 32, or it might even be 33 now. I'm losing track of his age. But you'll see, we still haven't cut the gameplay here, so despite both having two chances in the row there, obviously they scored their goal. Bit of sloppy passing there. I'm just trying my best to get back into this match and make it 2-1, because I don't like drawing, I really don't. And they give the ball away here, knock it up to Benteke, and surely he's going to score this, right? Of course not. Kameni, a very good, very good goalkeeper there, keeps the ball out of his own net. And then straight away they go down the other end there and they hit it wide. That really should have been maybe 2-2. It probably should be 3-2 to me if I didn't hit the bar and it went in. That would have been nice, I must say. But now into the second half, it's still 1-1. So currently another draw would not help me at all, because of the draw against Korea Republic really is holding us back. And we come so close. I cannot believe I've missed that. I've watched it back so many times now. 8 times out of 10 you're going to score that. Across the goal, empty net pretty much, but Nangolan just puts it wide. That would have been his second goal, which would have been very nice indeed. And they're making substitutes nice and early. I guess actually the 68th minute is probably the best time to do it, but at this point I was so focused on just getting the lead back, I didn't even think about doing a sub. In the 90th minute there, we do produce another save from Kameni. It's not looking good, is it? Unfortunately, it looks as if we are only going to get a point here. And that is exactly what happens. The referee blows his whistle, and unfortunately it's another 2 points dropped. So that means, guys, the game against Turkey is huge. We have to win that game against Turkey if we want to progress. But first of all, some good news with Arsenal. We've actually finished the season now, obviously. We did win the Premier League. Chesney is going to stay. He has said he wants to stay, which is extremely good news. And the board were very happy with my performance. They've said I've had a super season, and there's no reason why they'd want to get rid of me, so I will definitely be managing next season, which is good. Obviously, the headlines are we're held to a draw again. I'm not doing too well with Belgium, I've got to say. Maybe Legendary is a little bit tough. The fixtures have been announced for Arsenal as well, so after the World Cup stuff, I will be able to show you what the fixtures are looking like, how much budget I've got, all of that stuff. But first, it's the big one. The game against Turkey, which we absolutely have to win. If we don't win this game, we are out of the World Cup in the group stages, that would be an absolute shocker if that happened to Belgium, if you ask me. I think they've gone, look at all the bad players, out of form, awful, all down in form. I think now that Belgium, are like, I want to say the dark horses of the competition, one of the favourites, but from the, you know, the less experienced teams, it'd be a disaster if they didn't make it through now. Whereas a couple of years ago, you'd be thinking Belgium in the World Cup is good enough, let alone getting into the quarters or the round 16s or whatever it is. So I think it'd be an absolute shocker if Belgium don't really get to the quarters. I think they're definitely going to be up there. So I start this Turkey match with a lot of intent there. I really wanted to get the goal early again. Try my best to unleash Bakali there, but unfortunately it went too far ahead of him there. And a very sloppy pass, very sloppy control there from Nangolan gives it away. And Turkey, you do not want to be giving the ball away to their attacking players. Players like Inan, Yilmaz up front, they do have a very nice squad. They've got Turan as well, the Atletico player, very, very decent midfielder, or left winger, whatever you want to call him. And I've got to say, it was a bit of a nervy start. I was under pressure, guys. I really want to win the World Cup with Belgium. On Legendary would be amazing. So I was really hoping I didn't make the wrong decision to stay on Legendary for this match. Because I could have been a pussy. I could have gone on World Class and, you know, made it a bit easier for myself to win the game. Not guaranteed to win, but it would be easier than Legendary because they are extremely difficult to play against on Legendary. But Benteke, really, really, really impressed with him. I might have to look into getting him with Arsenal. Maybe Yilmaz is getting a tiny bit older than I would like him to be. He's 29 now. Maybe I should be looking at investing in a young striker. But this is what Legendary is all about. If you miss a tackle or if you just do some poor defending, a lapse in concentration, that's it. You're done. Inan runs through the defence like I'm wearing a blindfold. Like literally, I knew what was happening. He was running at my defence and I had to make a decision. It was follow him to his right or his left. I made the wrong decision. There was a massive gap and of course he's going to finish it. It looked really bad and to be honest it was some really bad defending, but that's okay. We've still got time and Turkey will have a lapse in concentration themselves and that's exactly what happens here. Mertens goes through on goal there, the Napoli winger, and that is a fantastic finesse shot into the bottom right corner. We can celebrate that one. And to be honest, I maybe didn't deserve this. My first half performance was definitely shaky. Turkey were pretty much all over me. They had many chances as you've seen throughout the video, but we do get the equaliser and that meant we could go in at half time at 1-1. Or could we? This is Legendary passing for you. They play like Barcelona. Awful block there from Courtois. He does a good job to save it, but he knocks it straight into the path of Yilmaz, the gorgeous man from Arsenal. Can't believe I just called him gorgeous. I don't actually know what Yilmaz looks like by memory. I can recognise him if you showed me a picture of him, but why am I talking about his face? He's an insane striker, and although that wasn't a difficult goal to score, in fairness, he was in the right place at the right time, and Courtois didn't do a good enough job, if you ask me. For an 84 rated, or maybe actually 85 rated goalkeeper, he should be doing better than parrying it in front of strikers. But we do get the goal back. Hazard, oh man, he is so good when he wants to be. Very inconsistent in this game. Just like in real life, I do find Hazard very frustrating to watch in real life because it must be worse for Chelsea fans, but some games he is unstoppable, and then in some other games he is useless. He gives the ball away, he's not confident. I don't know what it is. It's the same in FIFA. One minute he's really good and another minute he's so weak he just gets pushed off the ball all the time. But don't forget, a draw is not good enough, guys, and this happens. Can you fucking believe it? I'm sorry for my language. I got so angry at this point. My girlfriend Ellen was sitting near me and she actually jumped because I went, for fuck's sake, really loud. I thought it was quite funny, but you'll see why. Yeah, sure. Okay, I make a mistake, but what the fuck is that? The ball goes underneath him. He had plenty of time to stick out his foot, his ankle, whatever, and just block it. So angry at this point, knowing that I'm going out of the World Cup at the moment. I need to get 2 goals in the last few minutes of the game here. Can we do it? They're already celebrating as they make substitutes. There's 1 minute left in this game. We are going to grab a goal back from Benteke. There finally scores his goal in this game. And that means Turkey better be ready. The last few minutes of this game. Will it happen, guys? Can we get that goal to make us progress into the next round of the World Cup? No. That's it, guys. 3-3. 3 draws in the World Cup, all on Legendary. Although I'm kind of happy with the fact I didn't play awfully and concede like 17 goals. I did okay, but it was not good enough. And I think I'm not good enough for Legendary. So the question will be at the end of this video, guys, should I leave it on Legendary or not? Cameroon and Turkey go through on 7 and 4 points respectively. And like I said, 3 draws only got us 3 points. It's as simple as that. So leave a comment. Should I keep it on Legendary for the Arsenal career mode in Season 2? And also, guys, can we hit 3,000 likes for the first video in a while? I'm really sorry it's been a while. My internet is still having problems, but I got there today. So it'd be awesome if I've earned your like. Thanks for watching. See you next time.